So it was Charity FC nil at Bournemouth. Well, what to say? No matter what I say, it doesn't make sense. 1 point in the last six, lost 3 points to Leeds United, lost 2 points to Bournemouth. These are the teams which are struggling right now, or at least struggling. Taking nothing away from Bournemouth, they were playing well a few weeks back before they had hit a run where they were dropping points. But they somehow managed to get a draw against us at home. They are a physical side. They had some good players. They were doing pretty well a few weeks ago, I remember. And they have our ex goalkeeper Petrovic uh, in goal. They have players like Semiano, so they are a good team. But saying that, Chelsea December series every year looks pretty bad, and this season has been no different. Again, a previous match was Leeds. Nothing taking over for Leeds. They might be in around that relegation zone for this season. But if you look at it, they are playing well. I mean, let me defend Chelsea first. And they scored almost 3 goals last week against Man City. They lost 3-2. They were one time leading 2-1 in that match. Yesterday they drew with Liverpool 3-3. They were at home, but 3-3 still something great. So, and they beat us 3-1 in all the threes. And Bournemouth also. But now coming to what Chelsea is, I feel that Chelsea has really not progressed. Now, there's two ways of looking at it, as simple as that. You can look at Chelsea from an Arsenal point of view, Arteta's point of view, where in 5 seasons he has got the quality up, where Arsenal is like the top team in England and Europe, but might not be the not. But there's nothing to show for till now unless they win the Premier League this season. And again, they lost to Aston Villa, so right now they're just 2 points ahead of Man City, maybe 3 points ahead of Aston Villa. Uh, Maybe I'm not sure about the Villa part, but 2 points ahead of Man City. So really, 5 years they have really progressed. Obviously, they're playing better football. They've got a bunch of really good players, but in terms of trophies, they have nothing to show for. If you look at Chelsea, if you look at the last 20 years, we really not, you cannot say we are the team which dominates, but we somehow managed to win trophies. So different clubs will have different philosophies in the way they shape up. We cannot be an Arsenal. Arsenal might not never be a Chelsea, right? So if we are to believe that we are becoming like Arsenal, we have to be like Arsenal. Have be patient with our manager. Let him do his thing. Give him 2 3 years. Let him build that. I'm not really sure if it works at Chelsea or not. We win trophies. Maybe at the end of this season also we'll end up getting something. Who knows? I'm not saying that we will, but who knows? We might get end up getting something. So this is one way of looking at it. Be patient and give him as much as time as give him Maresca as much time as possible. But on the other side, I feel that we have really not progressed in the last 2 seasons. Even obviously, this winning as Barcelona has really taken us to that feeling that wow, beating PSG in the World Cup Championship final. Also, that feeling oh, we can beat PSG, we can beat Barca. We played so well against Arsenal last Sunday. So, certainly our Chelsea fans feel that we are going back to where we were in 10 years ago under John Terry, Drogba, Frank Lampard, that era. But then we fall off so badly. We are like up here and then down. There we go. And then you have the questions that if you look at our performances this season, we have really not seen a lot of progress from last season. We might at the end of the season still finish top four, and Maresca can come out and still say that, yeah, we have progressed, but maybe we will. Maybe we'll end up, maybe at the beginning of the season, I made a video saying that we might be a hard 70, 75 points, maybe. That's it. Last season we were less than that. So that could be a progress top four, 70, 75. That's, we cannot be contenders. I know it felt like contenders last Sunday, but it doesn't feel like contenders right now by any means. Again, if we can beat teams which are kind of struggling, uh, at the second half of the table, at the bottom, more closer to the bottom than to the top. And then what we are going to do, Everton are fifth or sixth right now. They have suddenly won a couple of matches. They beat Nottingham Forest 3-0. We got the next match was Atlanta. Then we got Everton somewhere. We got Newcastle and Aston Villa, which are two informed teams as well. And then we again have Bournemouth at the end. I think that will be the last match of this year, um, with Bournemouth at home for Chelsea, that is, on the 29th, I think, 29th December, last match for this year. Then the first match of next year, 2026, is Man City. So I really don't know how many points we're going to get. At this moment, it doesn't feel that uh, we can. I mean, he put up a pretty decent side. I mean, if you look at it, he played Cole Palmer, he started Reece James, he started Kutso, Fofana, Kukurea, Enzo has been playing every match every 3 days. I mean, those two lads have been playing great workhorses for Chelsea, and they might be tired as well. Like Caicedo is going to be back hopefully in the Atlanta match. Atlanta match, he's going to be back, but that could be a reason why we are not performing. But it's really looks like we are already out of sorts in December yet again for one more season, and I'm not sure what's going to happen come summer. But again, as I said before, that we have two ways of looking at it. Either you give him time, be patient, like the Arsenal model, um, give Arteta as much time they have given. They have got a very fine-tuned team who might win something big this season, but Arsenal. But then Chelsea never does that. If you never under Jose Mourinho, there was this one particular season under Ancelotti, long time back. There was this one season we absolutely dominated English football. That's just for one season. It's not like we dominated for 3, 4 years. But we won the championship. But normally Chelsea doesn't really dominate. We create a good team, good enough. If you look at Tuchel winning the Champions League with Chelsea, and he just came in. We had the right players with experience. Players wanted to prove, and they came in within 6 months. We won the league. That's how has Chelsea been over the last 20 years, at least 20 years. We hardly show up. Even our first Champions League as well. You know, really we didn't do anything. We just came in. The big players were there. They knew what to do. They didn't need a manager at least. They just went there and won. So I'm not sure. We have again a bunch of really good players actually at this moment, but the Maresca thing is going to be talked about as long as performances don't come, uh, the ones that we want. I for one believe that come summer there could be talks if he will continue or not. Again, if you are patient with him, maybe in 3, 4 years time he might give you, as many people are saying, next season will be we will be title contenders. Big words. Or we can get rid of him come summer and then we'll bring on someone. But who knows if that someone will also need another 2, 3 years. So it's a very dicey kind of situation for Chelsea fans. We again one more season we'll have to just you know deal with it. No other options. But I feel I'm very disappointed at this moment. I mean, the league we have not been winning it for quite some time now, almost 10 years now, and I feel that we had time and again we feel that we have a chance and then we get disappointed. I'm not saying that the players or the manager is not giving their best. Maybe they're trying their level best, but something is not working. We keep on moving. Atlanta next. Keep our hopes. You know, we shouldn't be thinking too much, but let's hope that we can get it done. And then Champions League, Atlanta is a very tough team. Uh, but let's see how it. So Charity FC was back against Bournemouth. See you guys in a different video. Bye bye.